Alright, so this is Trevor and Parker's room. Again, it's kind of another small room, so we had little space to work with. We combined 2 rooms into one, so it was really difficult, and this is probably honestly one of my least favorite decorated rooms because it's so mixed mash, but it's the boys and it's theirs, you know. So I wanted to keep the things that they really liked, and I guess I'll kind of just start walking you around. So Trevor is very big on Arizona Cardinals, so he has his 2 pictures that he loves. They're crooked. Anyway, so those go here, and the door goes right over them. Next to the light here is their little hat rack, and he keeps his Cardinals hat on there. Above the bunk bed this is where Parker sleeps. He chose the top, so he has his little Green Bay clock and his frogs because he loves all that kind of stuff. And then over here is Trevor's clock and a football sign. This is Trevor's picture here. It kind of changes when you move, although I'm not sure how well that'll pick up. And then here's Parker's. You get the idea of it. All this stuff is still from Arizona. He has this Cardinals thing back there. Trevor does. You can't really see it because it's behind the fan, which looks like it needs to be cleaned. It's all nasty and dusty, gross. We have Parker's little stuffed animal, Parker's piggy bank, a signed baseball. I have no idea who it's signed by. They just found it. Parker's hat, Trevor's football, and Trevor's little Build-A-Bear from a long time ago. And then we had an old computer from an old house that never worked, and Chris worked on it really hard and got it working, and we thought it would be really nice with the kids as old as they are to have their own computer, their own homework space. Space is very limited in this house, so what we found was, instead of having a desk chair or anything like that, it's just a little stool. Both the desk and the stool came from Target, and it can go right under when they're done to save a little bit of space. And it's not like they really play with toys or anything, so they don't need that much, but I did feel it was important for them to have their own little space. They can play their games on the computer, they can do homework here. This pulls out so they have storage for extra stuff in there, you know. And then Parker's Green Bay lamp. Alright, so then the beds are bunk beds, as you can see, and then there's a trundle under here as well. So that's nice if they have a friend over or family or whatever. Like I said before, we really were tight on space, and this is an old rug from the old house, so it just kind of matches their bedding. And please excuse how their beds look. I mean, to my boys, this is a made bed. It's not my idea of a made bed, but the only problem is, like, if let's say Jackson wants to have a little sleepover, I can't pull it all the way out because I can't open the door then. So we just pull it out to about there, and that's perfect for Jackson. If they have big kid friends that they make here or whatever, they can come in here, shut the door, pull it all the way out, and whatever, because they're big kids. Now over here you'll see there's 2 holes in the wall, but that's for Parker's guitar. He has an electric guitar he plays, and that's his little amp, chords and stuff. We just got the wrong mount, so we have to go back to Home Depot and get mounts for that, and then we'll mount his guitar up on the wall. So my idea was to get it up off the floor, and that'll give him a little bit of space here as well. So that's pretty much their room. Their bedding was from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was 50% off. So we got 3 of them, that one, and that. And this is actually super thick, so it's gonna be nice in the winter time. The bedding, or the beds themselves, can't remember where it's from, but that is Trevor and Parker's room. I mean, it's pretty basic. You can definitely tell it's a boys' room, and like I said, it's not necessarily decorated the way I would like it to be decorated, but whatever. It's Trevor and Parker, and we wanted them to have a big say, especially since we moved, how they wanted it decorated, and this is kind of them. Like, when you come in here, if you know Trevor and Parker, you're like, oh yeah, that's Trevor and Parker's room, no doubt. So I do like the flooring in here. I kind of wish it was like this in more of the rooms in this house, but that's okay. So that's their room. Alright guys, here is our living room. I'll kind of give you a quick little walk around here. We have our TV up here on the wall to kind of save space. Kids are playing video game, but eventually I'll have, like I said, pictures up here as well, like I did in my bedroom. And then our computer, which currently is so full of cords under there, but we are planning on, you know how they have these strips, we're gonna do that here as well. And we're looking for a new computer chair because these arms are not easily removable, and I want a chair that goes all the way under the desk there. The couches, I really like the color. They're just like a nice gray color. Same furniture store we got our bed at, can't remember. The rug is from Target. The entertainment center is from the same furniture store. They're all made by different people. And then over here is Chris's amp and his guitar stuff. So up here on the wall we're gonna have his bass and his guitar mounted. And that's the entrance of the house over there. You'll recognize this maybe. That came from Arizona. That thing is actually our smoke detector from up there. I had to take it down. It's very sensitive, and we have a gas stove, so every time I cook it goes off. And then there's a linen, or not a linen closet, a coat closet here. Yes, so this shelf thing is from Arizona, and I just painted it white. And the same with the mirror, I painted that white as well. It used to be black and in our kitchen. And then the entrance to our house, rugs from Target. So from this view, kind of looks like, ooh, it's hard with the lighting. Kind of looks like this. That box over there is just a shoe rack. I have to put it together. Me or my husband has to put it together yet. So it's a really small little space, but I actually quite enjoy having it. The dogs love the rug and ask me if I'm crazy in another year for getting a white rug. But that's that room. And then down this hall is just the hallway to some of the bedrooms. Picture, had that in Arizona as well, just painted it white. This one came with the rental. It's just a little baby gate, dog gate, whatever. I like it so that I can keep the dogs in by me. I can keep an eye on them. Hi, Jackson.
Hi.
I'm showing them the house. Is that okay?
Who?
YouTube. Anyway, so from over here, that's what our living room looks like. I really, oh, sorry guys. I really like it. I actually am enjoying having a small house because it's easier for me to keep clean. With my diseases, I have lots of health issues and it's hard for me to keep up. So this is really nice. So our last room I have to show you is the kitchen, which is through here. And we have a gate here as well, as you'll see. So this is for when we go out of town or if we leave the house and the dogs are home alone and they go into this portion, because if for some reason they were to have a little accident, it's easy to clean in there. It's not going to ruin the carpet, and there's already damage done on the floors here. I'll show you that in a minute.